The sprawling lands of Delaware County hold a secret. Amid the small towns and rural lifestyle is a drug trade the sheriff's office says is thriving. Our Dave Graber set out to investigate how and why drugs are running rampant there and what the sheriff's office is doing to regain control.
Exactly, Candace. We began seeing a rise in drug crimes in Delaware County during the past year. As it turns out, our investigation was warranted, as the sheriff's office, the state police, and smaller departments have been struggling to gain control of a growing problem. What we found is they're making progress, bit by bit, one dealer at a time, but it's a moving target. And we also want to warn our viewers that some of the images they're about to see could be considered disturbing.
Delaware County has a drug problem. A gritty, oftentimes dangerous undercurrent running through quiet towns and serene countryside. And it's costing resources and constant attention of law enforcement, who teeter daily on winning and losing the battle.
We're doing everything that we can do. We're working night and day. It's a prolific problem. It's something like we haven't seen. You know, I'm a fourth-generation Delaware County resident. I've never seen problems such as these.
The drug of choice is prescription, like the lucrative Oxycontin or oxycodone, or an addiction rooted in it, like the cheaply made and cheaply sold heroin. What began as occasional small-time crime for mostly small-town cops and deputies has grown into a daily drug-fed routine for a law enforcement community that's been forced to grow increasingly sophisticated. And the results are staggering.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Right now! Get out of your car! Put your hands up! Get out! Get out! Get out of the car!
I think in the last 15 years that I've been sheriff, about every year our crime numbers or statistics, of course, we live by them, are constantly going up. This year was rather significant.
The sheriff's office arrested 4 people dealing prescription drugs between 2009 and 2011. They arrested 5 times that in just 11 months last year. Just 1 person was arrested for selling and possessing cocaine between 2009 and 2011. 2 people were arrested for the same offenses in just 2 weeks in December.
It just seems to be nonstop. It just seems like it gets busier and busier every year. You know, as far as call volume goes, it just seems like the numbers are climbing. They're definitely not decreasing.
Beyond opportunity, though, Delaware County is desolate and easily accessible, providing natural cover required for undisturbed operation.
It's coming from all over the state. You know, we have drugs coming, running up from New York City to Albany, then back to Syracuse, and into Delaware County from that region, up and down the interstate corridors and such.
Do you have enough when it comes to men and women on the street to combat a problem that has grown like you've seen it grow over the past year?
No.
In the past year, hundreds of bags of heroin have been sold to undercover deputies from the pockets of pushers. Pills, powder, cocaine, all leading to the largest drug bust in Delaware County history.
To totally eradicate this problem, it would take a small army, and the taxpayer can't afford a small army.
Now, one note on that story, the identities of the suspects in those videos are being concealed because their criminal cases are still pending. Now, coming up tomorrow, we dig deeper into the arrest of the man that you just saw, Jason Wilsey, who investigators say was supplying powerful drugs to one of the largest drug rings in recent history in the southern tier and in central New York. Again, that's coming up Wednesday on Action News at 6. Candace?
All right. Thank you, Dave.